Hey guys, welcome back by a new video on my channel. Today I want to take a look at the interview Dillon Danis had a couple of days ago. I know I'm late, I was lazy, but thanks for the 100 subscribers as well. It's a big milestone, so this is probably like the best Dillon Danis interview, because a lot of the interviews with Dillon Danis, the interviewer was like not neutral in going after Dillon Danis. This one is just fun. I put the full link in the description if you just want to see it, and let's get started.
Oh, that's how I said it. I did think Nina was a trans. That's why I looked her up.
Stop it, bro. There's no way.
Why you keep listen?
That's cap.
I mean,
you know that's cap. She's beautiful.
She was like Edge.
I don't know what that is.
He might have thought it. Like he might.
This is actually not the first time Dillon Danis is calling Nina trans. I mean, he obviously finds Nina really unattractive, and that's his opinion obviously, but there is no proof that Nina is like trans, and I don't think it is true. Obviously, he could just be like messing around to just mess with Logan's head, and you know, it's doing stuff like that. He's obviously like a great troll.
He really thought.
What is he? How you just taking Mark's job?
Let me do it. I gotta take the glasses off. I can't see.
He's in Miami.
He's gonna pull it up. He's gonna pull up who Edges.
You want proper entertainment? I got you.
She's a beautiful
It's a
woman.
good reference.
You tell me this doesn't look like her.
It's a good reference. I gotta be honest.
You gotta put it side by side. It is, right?
It's disrespectful as
Finding someone attractive or not is obviously the opinion. Dillon obviously doesn't find her attractive at all. The other dudes do find her attractive. I mean, she was a model for many years, so I guess a lot of people find her attractive. It all depends on what you find attractive in like a person.
She's a nice girl.
I don't have a problem with her. I have a problem with Logan.
You understand that's the disconnect.
No, it's not, because she's part of him.
No.
Okay. Let's look at it like this. I don't even know how we got into this. What was it? I think the lawsuit is corny.
Especially because.
So that's why I don't like you saying that I didn't have your back about that.
Okay, now you're saying it because I'm here, but it depends who's here.
I'm actually surprised that he doesn't agree with the lawsuit, because he's a friend of Logan, if I'm correct. I saw like Logan and him on a podcast, and he seemed to be really agreeing with Logan. Yeah, the entire lawsuit thing just makes Logan look like a pussy, like he couldn't handle the shit talking, so now he needs to go take legal actions on Dillon Danis because he couldn't handle Dillon Danis going after his fiance, and he needs to protect his fiance, which is obviously like the best way you can do this. I said this many times, is just fight Dillon Danis, knock him out, and then you defend your honor of your fiance. But what you're doing right now with the lawsuit stuff, like nobody besides your friend group Logan, and besides the people you talk with and the guest people you have around you, agrees with the lawsuit. A lot of people in the fighting community don't agree with it, because shit talking has been a part of like promoting fights for a long time, and if everyone is just gonna give each other lawsuits and suing each other because they get butthurt, even people that don't like Dillon Danis and think he's a troll and is taking it too far, don't agree with the lawsuit stuff. The only two people I've seen that support the lawsuit is Jake and Logan, and maybe some more of the Jake and Logan's friends, but besides that, everyone is like, why you're doing that, it's such a pussy move. You're really showing that Dillon Danis is going under your skin because you're now going with the legal action. Legal action shouldn't be in shit talking. Everyone is agreeing with Dillon Danis on that, at least what I'm seeing. I haven't seen many videos that actually, you know, support Logan and support like the lawsuit and suing stuff, because again, it just makes you look like you're really hurt and you need to take legal actions because you couldn't handle the talking, the promotion of the fight. You shouldn't have done that. I hope you're not going to continue with the lawsuit after the fight, especially if Dillon Danis is going to win and you're going to continue the lawsuit. Everyone is going to make a joke of you, because everyone is going to say, couldn't win in the ring, now you need to destroy him in court, because that's the only way you can win.
It wouldn't have worked if it wasn't real and it wasn't true and all this shit wasn't out there. So like,
I mean, it would have worked.
No,
even if it wasn't true.
If you went after like, let's say, I don't know, like fucking Dustin Poirier's like, no one's everything they got, you're just a scumbag, we're not gonna get behind this. This is because she's a little and she.
I must agree with Dillon here. Like, if Nina didn't have the long past it definitely wouldn't have worked. If Dillon would have gone after someone else's fiance, people wouldn't have supported it or wouldn't have found it funny at all. It is just because it's Logan's fiance and because Nina has such a big past that it is working. I don't think it would have worked if he would have gone after someone else's fiance. I think people would have, defended the fiance, but just because it's Logan and just because it's Nina, and Nina having the big past and having a lot of exes and famous dudes she has dated and many videos of her saying dirty stuff or doing dirty stuff. I want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys think Dillon could have done this if Nina didn't have the past and didn't have all those videos and all those exes? I personally don't think so. It's because Nina has such a long history and has said all those things and has all those pictures. It is easy to attack her. If she was just like a fiance that had like 1 or 2 boyfriends over a lifetime, I don't think it would have worked. I'm not shaming like Logan's fiance. I'm just saying it's an easy target for Dillon to use.
Every single guy.
Christ, dude.
She's had over 100 fucking guys. The only reason I'm mad at her because she's suing me, so I can call her. I wasn't gonna call her before.
I don't think you understood the lawsuit.
She's fucked over 100 guys. She's fucking like.
Okay, so
you've probably been around her in New York. She's been around everybody.
Well,
I mean, he's saying that Nina had like 100 people and he's calling Nina a certain word I cannot say on YouTube. I don't know if she has that many bodies. I don't really know because there's no way finding that out. A lot of people obviously lie about the body count and they're not saying the true number. And there's no way for like Dillon to know the amount of people Nina has slept with. We obviously heard the stories. We obviously seen the pictures and the videos and stuff like that. So, it could be true. It could not be true. Who really knows?
Well, at least you accuse him of the steroids and you did that. I'll give you that. Because he's juiced, for sure.
I just don't believe anyone with a better body than me is not
Bro, look at it. To be that tall and have that muscle mass is almost impossible.
I think it's being lean that's really difficult.
Lean,
the
big
mass
arms,
and being lean.
His legs are very skinny.
Dillon just continues with the steroid stuff. I mean, I don't have any knowledge of like steroids, but he definitely looks pretty buff, especially if you look at the pictures when he was younger and he had like a different physique. And I've watched many videos of like experts and people that really have an understanding of steroids and like cycles, and they almost all say like Logan is on steroids, Logan is using something.
Is it weird for you to be like liked? It feels like the internet rallied behind you on this.
Yeah, I like it because I didn't change.
Oh.
I never like churn face. I'm the same person. I think that's why people support me and they don't support Logan, because Logan tries to be a good guy when he's a bad guy.
And you feel like
I haven't changed. I literally still the same shit talking motherfucker.
No, you're not wrong.
And I think people are like, yo, he's real. Like, he'll take it. And the best thing about me is I could take the jokes. I could take it. You can make fun of me all you want. I could take it. Logan, he doesn't. He fucking like turns into a shell. He'll start suing. He'll cut people off his crew. We saw he did with George.
Yeah, a lot of people started supporting Dillon Danis, obviously, after he was going after Logan Paul, because a lot of people hate Logan Paul for obvious reasons, because of the forward stuff, of the scamming audience, CryptoZoo, all those things. Logan Paul is a really hated person in the YouTube, scene. So after Logan Paul was getting attacked by Dillon Danis, a lot of people started liking Dillon Danis. Everything Dillon Danis just said seems to be true. Logan does seem to have a lot of yes men around him. Mike is a great example. Obviously, that dude is never going to disagree with Logan in his entire lifetime. And the people that do disagree with Logan seem to be not around anymore. George is a great example. George obviously had beef with Logan at some time. There was this like one clip where Logan was saying that he needed to see someone because he believed in Jesus, which obviously is a pretty disrespectful thing if you believe in Christ and someone is legit telling you need to see a doctor or need to get help because you're religious. That's obviously something you should not say. And after that, Logan and George had like a fight, and he's not on the podcast anymore, not on the Logan podcast anymore, and they now seem to have beef. George had said some mean things, about Logan on his own podcast, and I do think there was a fight between Logan and his ex-friend now. So yeah, I do agree with Dillon. I think Logan is surrounded by people that only agree with him no matter what, because they obviously can get clout from Logan. And George was someone that had like a different opinion, so he's not around Logan anymore. But what do you think about this little interview with Dillon Danis? I mean, it's not an interview, and after that they stopped talking about like Logan and Paul. So I think this was the most important part about Logan Paul and the beef he has with him. If you enjoyed today's video, subscribe on the channel so you get notified, press the like button so YouTube is gonna promote the video in the algorithm, and I see you all in the next one.